league table. So an eventful start to this match round. We've seen the victory for Crystal Palace, the point between Southampton and Spurs, a great away win for West Ham. One more game today, Leicester up against Liverpool, then two more games tomorrow, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford against Manchester City, and on Thursday, Everton take on Newcastle, and it's Man United against Burnley. So off the back of our three games today, the table now looks like this. West Ham there up into 5th place, going 1 point above Spurs off the back of West Ham's win. They're 4 points behind Arsenal, Spurs 5 points behind the Gunners, and they have 2 games in hand. Meantime, Norwich, well, they stay bottom. They're 1 point behind Newcastle and 1 point behind Burnley. Watford, they're 2 points above Sean Dyche's team, but Burnley do have 2 games in hand. Southampton there in 13th place off the back of their point. From me and Don, it's goodbye for now.
A big thanks to Don Hutchison and Joe Spate. And what an eventful goal rush that was. Plenty of talking points and plenty of goals to discuss with Tim Sherwood and Ian Wright straight after this break. As for our feature game...
Southampton against Spurs. If we said a prolific goal scorer got his 3rd in 3, they wouldn't have been thinking it was you.
No, they wouldn't. But, you know, I'll take them anytime they come. I don't get many that fall to me in the edge of the box like that. So, you know, it's a great opportunity to have a shot and try my luck and thankfully win in.
A great point earned today, considering you played most of the game with 10 men. What was your take on the sending off?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to play an aggressive style of play, and Sally is an aggressive player, and you know he's obviously made an error, but we've all been there, we've all made that mistake before, and you know we had to dig in deep. It wasn't totally his fault. We had to make sure that we stuck in there and got ourselves something out of the game, which we did.
4 points in your last 2 games now. Momentum seems to be with the Saints, trying to get into the top half of the table. How important is momentum for you guys?
Yeah, huge, and I think the Christmas period gives us that opportunity to do that, and it's not easy, a lot of games, and that's the opportunity that we need to play as many games as we can and get as many points as we can.
Congratulations on the goal, congratulations on the man of the match.
Cheers guys, thank you, cheers.
And all things considered, Righty, that was a really good point earned for Southampton.
Very good point in the end, because I, like Tim, thought that when they went down to 10 men and the way Tottenham were progressing in the game, Tottenham were going to win it, but they do have to take credit for what they've achieved, getting the point with it's at their 9th draw now. But I still feel that Tottenham were very unlucky, and Southampton were fortunate because Harry Kane's offside goal wasn't through the fault of bad run or anything. It's just the margins. And I thought that the goalkeeper was a goalkeeper's error for the goal. So they had 2 goals chalked off there. Tottenham could have easily have been.
Yeah, 2 big moments in the game, and we'll actually have a look at those and speak to Dermot Gallagher in a moment. Do you see it as 2 points dropped for Tottenham?
Absolutely. I mean, when you get sent off after 35 minutes, 40 minutes, you know, you just think, you know, Tottenham will just go on. You know, they've got firepower on the bench to come on. Lucas Moura, you know, I thought I would have started with him personally. We tried to give Dele some minutes, didn't happen for him today. Southampton were a better team at the time. Salisu goes down, he makes a rash challenge, brings down Son. Harry Kane scores from the penalty. 1-1, you think, well, there's only one winner here, but they dug in. You know, they dug in and really defended their box very, very well. And Tottenham never had the guile to break them down. It was very disappointing. And, you know, Tottenham are a different side, let's have it right. You know, as much as Antonio's done brilliantly, away from home, they're completely different. We saw a poor performance at Everton when they got a draw. And today they were quite average. Yeah, his 2nd away league game. He hasn't lost yet, but yes, he has struggled on the road. Well, let's talk through every moment of the game, starting with James Ward-Prowse's goal. Yeah, this was a stunner, wasn't it? Fantastic. He needs to slow down. He's making rash decisions at the wrong time and it's costing his side. Yeah. Well, let's actually get some more post-match reaction. We are going to hear from Eric Dyer.
Rick, how flat is everyone after that? Feel like, should we start that again because of the swearing? Okay, take 2 in 3, 2, 1. Eric, how's everyone feeling in there?
Yeah, obviously disappointed. Yeah, you know, after that, especially after them going down to 10 men, you know, we got to win the game and we couldn't do that.
You showed how to play so very well against 10 men only a couple of days ago. How well did Southampton do with 10 men to make it so difficult for you?
Yeah, they did well. Obviously they defended very well. They really fought for each other. So yeah, but I don't think that doesn't matter from our side. We have to be able to break them down and get at least a winning goal. And we weren't good enough at doing that.
After so many home games in a row, some outside the club, pundits, fans and so on, perhaps getting overexcited, get carried away by the run that you'd been on. Does this show how much there is a lot more work still to come to get to where you want to be?
Yeah, we have to stay within the group and within the club. We've got to keep things in perspective and make sure we're aware of the reality. And obviously, we've gone on a very good run. We drew here today, which is disappointing, especially given the circumstances. But now we just have to move on to the next game and keep trying to improve.
And still unbeaten under the new manager in the Premier League, so progression is happening.
Yeah, of course. I think everyone can see the progression, but that's clear to see in the results and the performances. But it's definitely not. We're not in a bad place. We just have to keep realistic and keep trying to improve and play better every game.
What about yourself? Your 300th Spurs appearance today. I know you would have wanted to mark it with a win, but your manager couldn't have given you more glowing praise this week, saying you could be one of the best centre-backs in the world. How much are you enjoying life right now?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying learning how to play in this system, the way the manager likes to play it and the way he sees football. So I'm enjoying this experience a lot and learning every day under him. And I think the most important thing from what he said was that I have a lot of space for improvement, so I'm going to focus on that and keep trying to do better and better.
Good stuff. Eric, thanks ever so much.
Cheers, thank you.